Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We are so honored, grateful, and Betsy. For some of you, Betsy. For some of you, Betty. For some of you, Savannah. We are so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you for the upcoming 28-day read for the sign of drum lords. Okay, for some of you, you're the drum lords. Drum roll, please. For some of you, play the drums, my lovers. Okay. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Pisces, because I am getting Piscean energy. 'Tis the season, my lovies. You are the reason, my lovies. Okay, boom. We got Virgo and we got Taurus. So we'll do Virgo first and then Taurus later. And someone's like, later, my lovies. You got Virgo and Taurus. So I was getting 9 of Wands energies for you. So I'm not surprised that the 9 of Swords is coming out. So there's something that you want to do relentlessly, my lovies. For my dear Virgos. You're up in your head, which Virgos, that Virgo energy can tend to put us up in our heads. It can tend to make us calculate quite a bit, think quite a bit. You're definitely in the logic. You're really trying to figure something out. A lot of sleepless nights. For some of you, you could be really not sleeping at this particular time. And the 9 of Wands also came in right before starting Envisioned. There's something that you don't want to give up on. There's something that you're really trying to be, strong and not give off. For some of you, you're not trying to give off something. You don't want to give off. For some of you, you may not want to give off desperation or someone around you. For some of you, you don't want to give up an energy of resignation, even though for some of you, you're tired and you've resigned. For some of you, this resignation energy has been very present in the preliminary and in the general read. So check out today's read if you'd like. But there's definitely an inner fight. Spirit did give us that before starting. So I was getting it in a 9 of Wands. But 9 of Swords is just, it's related. We're at an end of a chapter here. So for some of you, there could be an end of a contract. There could be an end of a situation. And there's almost like this, there's an indignation, but it's not for some of you, Spirit may just be asking you to rest. Really, just like to take time, to take a break, to maybe relax, to unload a little bit, not to try to control anything at this particular time, because karma is also at play. I was getting the Wheel of Fortune with the 9 of Wands. So whatever you have been trying to fight for, not give up on, really like almost going out of your way to try to make something happen, Spirit's going to ask you to relinquish this anyway. So it's better if you just kind of save some energy for some, because sleepless nights for some of you, I am getting like almost like spying at night. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some, you could be not sleeping because you're trying to control a situation at night. For some of you, you may be in dire needs. You're in dire need of, what are they in dire need of, my lovies? It's coming in dire need of something. For some of you, you could be stressed because of somebody else's health, because I'm getting all types of staying up at night for all types of different rituals. For some, you could be staying up with someone that's really sick, and Spirit saying there's nothing you can control in that situation. You might as well just not allow it to take a toll on you. For some of you, you could be not sleeping because of lies that were told that are being exposed, whether it be you or someone around you. For others, I am getting ritual work and staying up at night. In the preliminary, Spirit did give us that. For some, this could be you or someone around you who stays up routine, something about a tin can. Oh my God, here we go with this shit. Someone's doing some type of magic with a tin can. That's so funny. I remember the first time I saw that type of magic. It was actually my father's mother, my grandmother, who involved me in a ritual, and I'm like, I want no parts of this. Jesus. For some of you, someone's doing some type of kitchen magic, and they stay up really late at night trying to fight destiny, trying to fight God. that's really intense, my lovies. It's really it drains people. Yeah, it really does. 9 of Swords energy, sleepless nights, not sleepless lights. You know, kind of staying up like in the candlelight. Isn't that creepy, my lovies? Anyways, the Hermit energy, my lovies, is coming in. Maybe Spirit's asking you to take a break because the Hermit is also 9 energy. And as you accept this ending for some, it'll send you into some type of hibernation to heal, because I think for some it's really like this, again, take it how it resonates. This could be you or someone you're dealing with, but for some of you this is you, for some of you this is someone around you, for some of you this could be your significant other, but a lot of sleepless nights that are affecting you. And Spirit wants you to heal. Temperance energy. Sagittarius season could be significant. A Sagittarius could be significant. For some reason in this tarot, this is a Taurus. So for some of you, could be dealing with a Taurus, because we have Virgo Taurus here, more Taurus here in this tarot. For some reason, they've made, this is the Egyptian Brotherhood Tarot, and they've made this Taurus energy. Temperance is usually closely related to Sagittarius. But for some of you, a Taurus, for some of you, an Aquarius. So something, for some of you, there could have been an ending of a situation that happened in January, or it's happening right now. We are in Aquarius season still, and Spirit is just asking you to heal. You're under, I'm getting that song, in the arms of an angel, far away from here. Maybe you have to go far somewhere, or Spirit's asking you to travel. Maybe there's an angel that's far from you or distant from you, and it's about to get more distant. You have an angel protecting you. For some of you, Archangel Michael energy, transmuting energy for you. So you are in angelic energy. Maybe you're being prepared, because this is also, you know, what people call earth angel energy. For some of you, you could be being prepared to be cleansed, to be used in a more, in a higher calling, because I am getting strong hermit energy. So for some of you, you went through a difficult lesson. For some of you, Lisa. For some of you, the Mona Lisa. For some of you, you went through a really difficult lesson. I'm definitely enjoying, I got a text message. I'm definitely enjoying mine as much as I can. Okay, you're enjoying something as much as you can for some. There's a toucan in your field. For some of you, I keep seeing a toucan. For some of you, Tropicana. But for some of you, a toucan. That's the second time that energy comes in. 07, 10, 07, 11. For some of you, in October, you could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio, and you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, definitely for some. But maybe for some of you, Spirit's just asking you to maybe take a pause, maybe not, if it has to do with a situation where you need a recovery period or you need a rest period, maybe a few months of resting and just really like introspection, so that you could really heal these energies, process these energies as the earth angel that you are for some. Because for some of you, you are carrying pretty heavy like energy. It feels really heavy. Again, 9 energy, it brings in an ending of a situation. You're completing a cycle, and that's great, my lovies, and you're elevating, but just give yourself time to heal. For some of you, you could be I'm seeing the ocean, and I'm getting la mer. For some of you, you could be really gravitated towards your mama, or getting like that nurturing energy from your mom. For some of you, you could be gravitating towards the ocean and getting something about Oceanic Express, something about Oceanic Enterprises. For some of you, you could be really like obsessed with researching someone, stalking something, finding out a bunch of stuff. For some of you, you could be really looking into people's past or history. This energy was present in today's reading, so check out today's reading. For some of you, this could be you or someone around you that's really obsessed with looking at or finding dirt on someone, when I really think it's just a lesson for you, or for, you know, whoever's doing this. You know, maybe for some of you, it's someone that's trying to constantly track you. Although I do feel like for some of you, this is you really like obsessed with and stressed, and because you can't find anything, or you can't find the dirt that you're looking for. You know, when they say, you know what Spirit's giving us, it's like, you know, when they say like, if you look through somebody's phone that you don't trust, that's why trust is a must in a relationship. But it's also, if it's a real relationship, take it how it resonates. This is what's coming in. But it's like, if you consistently like look through somebody, something, okay, for some of you, something about a lesbian is coming in. But if you constantly look through somebody's phone, and you're constantly looking through somebody's phone and you never find anything, and it just creates more of an obsession. This is kind of like the feeling of what's happening for somebody. It's like you don't find nothing, so you keep looking, and every time you keep looking, you just drive yourself more and more into an obsession. And at some point you have to have some type of cathartic release, because it's like you're trying to look for more and more and more, and you're not going to find anything else. What I'm feeling for some is like you're almost trying to search an angel. Like you're trying to, someone could be named Angel for some, or Angela, but it's like you're trying to actually, like, someone that is clean in a situation. It's almost like you or someone around you, or this could be you that's clean in a situation. And it's like, but if you know that this is you doing this, my lovies, right? Where the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't fit, take it off. But someone's like constantly trying to look for dirt on someone else that has no dirt. And even if they had dirt, what does it matter to you? Like, what are you actually trying to prove? Because someone's really obsessed. They don't even sleep. I'm just a messenger. This is the type of person that will show up to somebody's home to see where they live and is like, do I know you? This is, somebody can have a British accent. It's like, do I know you? You're creepy. What are you doing? In the nighttime. Moon energy, Pisces. But I feel some fears and projections. Like, I feel someone tripping. I'm just a messenger. I'm saying it for a reason. The moon with the 9 of swords, Spirit's asking someone to temper. Because someone is like, and then they also have a temper too. And they're throwing temper tantrums, especially in the evening, and especially when they can't find anything. Someone's stressed and obsessed, my lovies, I have to say. It's not, 11:11 was on the clock. Ace of Swords, it is the truth. And you know this. Someone knows. Secretly, someone knows that what they're trying to look for, someone could be looking through legal documents, or someone looks like, for some of you, you have a signature or a contract coming in Piscean season. In late, so mid to late February, you have some type of contract coming in that's hidden from you at this time. But for some of you, I think there's an ending of a contract that has someone really obsessed, and it's almost like naked juices for some. It's almost like, what can I find to throw somebody else under the bus? That's how someone thinks, unfortunately. But you know this, my lovies, or somebody knows this. Someone's pathologies are really going haywire. 10 of Swords, over a painful ending. Over an ending of a situation that hurt, but it's like, usually for me, when we arrive at the 10 of Swords, is because we denied our own truth. 10 of Swords are not easy to live through. I get it, my lovies. I've lived through quite a bit. I had to study the energy. Something about Angie. I had to, something about Angelica for some. Something about Angelo. A lot of Ange. Something about range. Something about range-free eggs. Somebody likes like range-free, cage-free, range-free. Range-free or cage-free. Anyways, the range eggs. Someone really likes eggs. 10 of Swords energy. There's a painful ending to a situation. I get it, my lovies. I totally get it, but I feel it. I feel that someone's just really going through a painful ending, and they just need time to close out this chapter. It could be an ending of a legal binding contract, something you signed. It could be an ending of even a lease, right? Even a place where you used to stay, and you're like, where am I going to stay now? Spirit will show you how. Just trust. You got to release. Because somebody was also playing with some dark stuff. I'm not going to lie. 3 of Swords, a lot of betrayal. It doesn't, I'm telling you what I'm feeling. I'm telling you what I'm feeling. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Someone's not having a good time. They're really not. But it's again, it comes back to ourselves. I'm just the messenger. 8 of Swords, fudgesicles. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Fudge. My lovies, there are always resources for those who need them, because for somebody needs resources. We got the 8 of Swords, the Moon, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. Oof. Oof. It's the betrayals we do to ourselves. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. I totally get it. Someone needs to seek some support. For real. For real, for real. They need time to heal. Maybe even a spiritual retreat. Maybe a lot of meditation. Maybe getting into some type of yoga practice for some. I think if traditional medicine is not working for you, not traditional, excuse me. If modern medicine, European medicine is not working for you, you need to search other traditional methods or holistic methods for some. I'm saying this for a reason. Everything is coming in for a reason. Someone, their antidepressants are not helping. Someone's on antidepressants and it's just giving them suicidal thoughts. I'm just a messenger. Shit. The Star, Gemini energy, the choice, the lovers, healing, a transformation. Someone needs to accept a transformation, to be in your star, my lovies, to gain strength from your star, from your divine path. Sometimes we could become so obsessed with like wanting to win something and we don't even know what we're winning. Sometimes it's like, I'm just sitting but I really want to win. And it's like, this win is taking me off my beautiful path. And you have one. For some of you, someone has a beautiful path of healing. There's a lot of healing energy around you. There's temperance energy. For some of you, I am getting like yogic poses. Spirit might be inviting you to go to a class, start taking maybe hot yoga for some, but not looking at it as like competition, because someone's also really like competitive in their spirit right now. Maybe like, or maybe practicing at home alone, like, I used to do focus exercises. I've shared resources about focus exercises on the community thread if you want to look at that for some. But somebody really needs to like just accept and be in flow. And I think you're going to get to that point, especially over the next 28 days. But there's a great transformation taking place for some, especially when it comes to hardy. Especially when it comes to something about lard, especially when it comes to heartbreak. For some of you, there could be a daughter that's also influenced by this energy. I am getting for some of you, somebody has a daughter. It's just a lot of healing is taking place, and I think that it's a good thing. Sword energy is because we are thinking too much, especially all the painful ones that someone's going through. Sometimes we just have to release. And that's what these lessons teach us, is how to be more in flow with life, more innocent. You see how the Star, as an adult, she's naked again. So it's like to be you again. I think it's really beautiful. Something about Julian for some. Four of Swords, to heal. This Taurus energy, for some, definitely a Taurus is very important in a situation for some. And we have Gemini energy. For some of you, can have twins or twins around you, a set of twins around you. Four of Swords energy, to heal, to take time to pause, to reflect. You're in really thought energy. Like your mind, I felt it. I felt it, my lovies, for some of you. I get it. I get it, my lovies. I get it. I'm not living your exact experience because I have to live my own. However, I can feel for you. For some, there's a dealer. For some of you, casino. Something could have even like led someone into like gambling for some. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. For some of you, it's a healing period. It's definitely a rest period. It looks like for the next 28 days and also for a little bit longer for some. Four of Swords energy. It's just rest, recovery. The Four of Swords, the Star, temperance, that's all healing energy. It's all loving energy. It's all nurturing energy. Maybe for some of you, again, I feel someone that's very close to their mama, being very close to your mom, giving your mom hugs, even being clingy. Okay, for some of you, you're being a little clingy with your mom. Over the next 28 days, you may need to be a little clingy with your mom. You may need it, my lovies. You may need it, especially if your mama is, for some of you, I do feel your mom loves you. You have a very loving mama, and she wants no drama. She just wants you to be at peace. And if it means letting go of situations, if it's a toxic work, if it was a toxic relationship, if it was just something, a situationship for some, if it was just something that wasn't serving your soul, your mama wants you to be truly happy. For some of you, you have a genuine loving mother, and it's very important that you honor that. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. And I'll honor it to like do anything for her, because I don't think your mama even cares, my lovies. I think your mama just wants what's fair for you. For some of you, you have a beautiful mother. It's like, I just want you to be okay. Take time to rest. No stress, my lovies. Again, I think like yogic practices. Spirit keeps referring to yoga. So for some of you, yoga is going to be very important. If you want to, my lovies, of course, I'm just a reader. I'm just a horse. And for some of you, you're a horse. For some of you, you have the gift of channeling. And as a good channeler, you got to go through lessons to learn the energies, my lovies. And to do what's right for you. You're a star, my lovies. I thought I told ya. I'm getting that song. I'm a star. You see that ice? You see the cars? 'Cause she likes. But for some of you, you need heal time. Because a star knows that your energy is healing. Not only just for yourself, but for others. But the more you protect that energy, the more you protect others too. You can't let others take advantage of you. And I think for some of you, you may be learning a lesson in being taken advantage of. For some of you, somebody feels taken advantage of, for sure. But it's all right, my lovies. Have a good time, 'cause it's all right. Oh, it's all right. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. You've got soul, and everybody knows. The number 33 could be significant for them. The number 22, the number 43, the number 64, the number 46, 10 energy, a completion of a cycle, 2041 on the clock. 'Cause it's all right. Oh, it's all right. The number 5, which is more Taurus energy. Belief systems, religious institutions, a marriage for some in certain cases. For some of you, there could have been an ending of a commitment. But there were a lot of lies and betrayals in that situation, my lovies. So, next time we do it better. That's how these lessons work. Because there were definitely a lot of lies in a situation. A lot of spying. A lot of lying. A lot of gossip. You've got soul, and everybody knows that it's all right. Oh, it's all right. Maybe listening to upbeat music for some. Like oldies, but upbeat oldies. I'm getting the Delphonics. For some of you, Delphonic, if you have Spotify or Pandora or whatever you watch, whatever, or YouTube, you can search the Delphonics. I'm getting the song I Love You by the Delphonics. La 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 means I love you. But it's Spirit telling you that. Spirit loves you, my lovies. There's no greater love than Spirit's love. I've learned that, my lovies. There is no greater love than Spirit's love. There's a white spider, a tiny white spider that tickled and tickled and tickled inside her. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed. Oh, actually, that's an ant. For some of you, your ant is a spider, a black widow. For some of you, maybe it's an ant that got you into some shit with some lies. Perpetuating lies to the demise of those who told. All right, my lovies. Se mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. Se mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. Se mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. Se mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. Se mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. Se mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. Se mamá Merce. Se mamá Merce. Se mamá Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Lekpa. To Papa Lekpa. To Papa Lekpa. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To San Miguel. To San Miguel. To San Miguel, to San Rafael, to San Rafael, to San Rafael, to San Uriel, to San Uriel, to San Uriel, to San Gabriel, to San Gabriel, to San Gabriel, to Ochosi, to Ochosi, to Ochosi, to the all, to your all, to your, okay, To the y'all. Someone was trying to alchemize something. To the y'all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and honor. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my Virgos. Reading for my Virgos. Reading for my Virgos. It is true. We're reading for you. All right, my lovies. We're reading for you. Let's start with the 32. And then we'll go from there. Because it is what's fair. All right. Let's see. Ooh, anger. Oh, my God. 7 of Diamonds, my lovies. Angry, angry, angry. I'm getting hungry, hungry hippos. For some of you, hungry hippos. For some of you, that energy's been present. People having game nights or like going out and like things are supposed to be like a game night or like something fun or a fun show or something fun. And someone's going to get angry. Someone's going to be angry. Someone's hangry, my lovies. Someone's haggard, my lovies. What's haggard? Haggard from Harry Potter. For some of you, haggard from Harry Potter is coming in. Bombay. For the win. For the win, my lovies. Ooh, in this present moment, Athens. For some of you, Athens. For some of you, Greece. In this present moment, you have to travel. For some of you, in this present moment, you have long distance travels or very, very quickly, meaning like as you are visualizing this video, maybe a few minutes after, maybe a couple of hours, no more than 3 days. But there are travels in your field. Long distance travels, someone coming from a distance, you going at a distance, distance. Something about drifting, something about go-karts for some. King of Diamonds, you're traveling. For some of you, someone in a uniform, someone in the military, an officer of some sort in this present moment. In this present moment, ooh, we got a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind, who's going to give you some news from a distance. Queen of Diamonds is a female who does not have your best interest in mind. For some of you, this could be an aunt that likes the drama. For some of you, this could be another female who wants to deliver some news, who wants to give you the latest gossip. I don't think you need to talk to this person for some. For some of you, there's someone a patrol, an officer. For some of you, there's a detective or there's someone who doesn't have your best interest in mind, my lovies. And I would just like 2711, 911 energy. 2711 was on the clock. 2 and 7 is 9. 1-1. For some of you, this could be an officer. For some of you, there could be a detective involved in a situation. For some of you, there's a lot of like just stressed energy, and spirit's just like, if you just dropped everything will be all right. That's what it feels like for some. For some of you, you do have messages from an aunt or an older female again, but this person's not your friend. For some of you, there could be someone that calls your friend. Something about Florida wants to come in. For some of you, can have a friend in Florida. For some of you, Georgia, what did he say earlier? Savannah. Something about Savannah's coming in. You can have someone from a distance messaging you or contacting you to give you the latest news or gossip or an update on a situation. But for some of you, there is a resignation. Someone's going to be resigning. For some of you, can have an employee resign on you, or someone's going to stop a contract with you for some of you. Boom. On y va. All right, we'll do the 15 card spread because we're doing the next month or so. It's all right. I feel like we did Virgo not too long ago, but it's all right. I love you, Virgo. I like doing it this way because there are, I just like going with the flow, and whichever sign wants to speak will speak. So that's how we do it, my lovies. 2842. The number 42, the number 43, the number 28, the number 7, 14, October, And definitely November, it's going to be important for some. You got joy. For some of you, you have joy, joyful. Again, my lovies, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. But for some of you, joyful, joyful. Lord, we adore thee. For some of you, can be attending church and it's going to make you really happy. That's sweet. That's sweet, my lovies. With your pappy, for some of you, you could be going with your grandpapa to a church. Someone's Roman Catholic. This Roman Catholic energy comes in from time to time for some. Someone's Roman Catholic. For some of you, it'll do you some good to attend church with your pappy. That's sweet, my lovies. That's sweet. That's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. It's all right. For some of your dads in the field, you'll be talking to your dad. Oh, you got a lot of communication in this present moment about your projects. For some of you, we're going to cut the story. Well, Spirit does want us to see projects when it comes to the legal field, with the medical field. For some of you, projects when it comes to a corporation, projects when it comes to some type of an institution or a governing institution or a bank. For some, you have projects when it comes to that are kind of in your periphery. For some of you, in this present moment, you have a lot of communication and joy. You're talking a lot to people that you care about. For some of you, you could be talking a lot about your projects, and it's going to make you very happy to get really good news. For some of you, a lot of communication over the next 28 days. A lot of communication. I feel like a lot of loving energy around you, despite the fact that in your head you may be going through a lot. A lot of loving energy for some of you. A lot of loving energy from your family. Ace of Hearts. Ooh, boom. For some of you, you could be living, because I'm getting something about your house. There could be a worry about your house or where you stay or who you stay with. And I can see why, because Jack of Spades is at the center of your field. So the Jack of Spades is a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind in a situation. And it has to do with a home or a property for some. For some of you, you do have some family members, especially some aunts, one aunt at least for some, or a few aunts for others, and for your brothers too, who lie a lot and don't have your best interest in mind. You have the Ace of Hearts, the family, the home, the couple is at the center of your next 28 days. A lot of travel around your home, but again, meeting with people that don't necessarily have your best interest in mind, especially if it's, a few aunts for some I am getting, but for others, it's people you live with. You can have a roommate, or people have to come to your property. For some of you, you're negotiating something about a property, and it's coming in French for some reason. L'investissement. Why l'investissement? For some of you, you could be selling a property, or my mouth is watering for some reason, and maybe people are looking at it like a snack. I don't know. Or maybe people are looking at you like a snack. For some of you, if you are dating, if you are dating and you just got out of something, I would say give it a little bit more time, especially because you have swords ruling your mind. So the defenses are definitely up. So even if these people are not necessarily, you have to sell your truck for some, even if these people are not necessarily against you in a situation, for some of you, you have a lot of people visiting your home for negotiations. And I don't feel love at the forefront of your field for some of you. For some of you are in a couple, I think things are pretty stable over the next waves you're riding. But for others, you do have some negotiations or people coming to your property to see maybe a truck or maybe to see the property itself. You have your sister. For some of you have two sisters. For some of you have your sister. The Queen of Clubs energy is up here. Jesus. There we are. The Queen of Clubs, the Eight of Clubs, and your sister. For some of you have paperwork. You and your sister have to sign some documents. For some of you, there's a little bit of money that your sister can give to you or you can give to your sister. A lot of exchanges between you and a sister for some. And her mister too. For some of you, you can get along with your sister's man. But a lot of family stuff for some. For some of you, you have well-meaning sisters involved in a situation. For some of you, you have communication about a work situation, but there are delays. You could be waiting. For some of you, you may be waiting on a check, or you may be waiting on a final check for some, and there are delays in a situation for some when it comes to a work situation. For some of you, there's some type of contract that you're signing with an ex or an arrangement when it comes to your two daughters. For some, you have some type of an arrangement with an ex who does play with hex work. For some of you, you have a male in your field. For some of you, this could be you as a gentleman also. As a gentleman, Virgo, you're waiting on some type of signature when it comes to a work situation. For some of you, you will be hearing from an ex, or you have to negotiate something with an ex. I do feel the separation in the field for some, and a lot of betrayal about it. But you're going to come to some type of you'll be spending a lot of time, especially as the female, you'll be spending a lot of time, or your ex-wife for some will be spending a lot of time with the children, with the daughters, especially if you have 2 daughters for some of you. For some of you, you do have some type of contract, but someone's trying to put something in the way when it comes to a work situation. There are a few men involved in a work situation that don't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, they don't have your best interest in mind at all. And for some of you, there is a divorce. There's a separation, there's a divorce, there's witchcraft here as well for some, or very negative manipulations of energy for some. It feels really messy. I told you from the beginning, my lovies, for some of you, people staying up at night doing all types of fucking rituals to affect some type of legal contract for some. For some of you, somebody just wants out of a contract. For some of you, there's death in the field. You can learn the death of a man for some. The energies are heavy here because people just live in their fear. That's how it's coming in. Everything's going to be all right, especially when it comes to a lot of money, because everything is actually tied to a lot of money. You got 4 9s here. All the 9s are showing their faces, which is a significant amount of money. A lot of money. We're talking like thousands, if not more for others. Maybe for some of you, you have to figure out the closing papers. For some of you, you definitely have to figure out closing papers when it comes to a property. You want to get rid of a lot of stuff for some of you. For some of you, I understand, but you're really taking this seriously and you're adulting, and I get it. I totally get it, but it's driving you a little wild. For some of you, it's like the negative manipulations when it comes to this legal contract. There's witchcraft on a legal contract. But for some of you, there's a man who has the right in this situation. So even if you're trying to manipulate something, or if someone, or if your ex as a man is trying to manipulate an ending, it doesn't really matter, because it's going to go in justice. The divine justice is going to go in this man's favor. Especially because there were a lot of lies and manipulation. Again, I felt the negative energy work here. I felt that from the beginning. For some of you, somebody's trying to curse work or delay somebody's work. Someone's trying to delay somebody's money. There's a lot of negative energy. It's like the Noni or Nana or Nani came in earlier. There's someone really trying to delay a situation, and I don't think it even helps them or anybody else. It really doesn't. It's just really stressing somebody. It's like, this is the type of like contract where it's like, if you're talking to a judge, someone will try to like let's drag this on as long as possible. And I don't understand why someone will do this, but that's the energy that they're in. No matter how hurt you are, for me, if it was ever about love, I'd give up. I would just say, because now it's all about money. I don't see love here. Whatever, if this was ever about love, I don't know where the love went. To the rent. To the mortgage. That's where it went. To the children, at least. The children look protected. For some of you, if you're worried about children over the next 28 days, it looks like if you do have children, for some, they'll be in their studies, paperwork, homework, because paperwork is right around the children. So paperwork, home. For some of you, again, people are coming to your home. I would try to like minimize the amount of energy that you have as visitors for some. For some, your health, making sure you're taking care of your health, especially a female. A female really needs to take care of their health. For you or your partner, my lovies, there's a female energy that really just, I think black magic or manipulations are backfiring on a female. Like, there's a female losing her marbles. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. And it's like Spirit's just asking you to kind of like eat what you put out. Just eat it. Just eat it, digest it. You put it out there. Now you get it back, because that's what's fair. So now just eat it, digest it. And this person's still trying to fight. It's like that's why you can't sleep at night. That's why you're out here trying to do the most. For some of you, you could even hear of a few teenagers fighting. There's a fight here for some. There's just messy energies here. There's a female who's also like ready to fight. Like, this is why you can't sleep at night. This is tiring energy. 3/8. 3/8 advises you to take care of yourself, to do the things that make you feel good. Spirit told us from the beginning to do yoga, to meditate, to detox, maybe even fast, maybe clean the stomach, maybe clean the house, maybe like do a deep cleansing in your house, get all the energy out, throw away old things you don't need anymore, that you don't use anymore. Don't burn your ex's stuff. I'm just a messenger. 3 aces, a lot of envy, jealousy, trying to stop somebody from moving forward in their life, but they're going to move forward anyway. There's somebody trying to block a man from moving forward. As a gentleman, for some of you, you have 3 aces, so you have people trying to put things in your way, hurdles in your way, especially when it comes to your money or work situations. But you're going to be okay because Spirit's saying you're in the right. You can sleep at night. You know how to let things go and be in flow. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. There's still room to grow. For some people, you want to get new furniture. You got money coming in for that. For some of you, everything's going to be all right. I think peace is what's necessary. For some of you, somebody could have cheated on somebody with another woman. It's like, wow. But they still want to hold on to something for money. There's this legal procedure. For some of you, maybe even a health check is in order for some. I am getting the King of Spades with the 8 of Spades in a reading is a medical facility. So for some of you, maybe getting a checkup, you know. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. Yep, for some type of document, for some type of an agreement, an arrangement. It'll be good, my lovies. It'll be good. Let us see. Let us see. The angels want to speak with you. Cruel intentions is just a bittersweet symphony, this life. They definitely want to speak with you. Everything is crooked. So intuition and downloads. You need to open up to your high priestess energy. For some of you, the high priestess and the crooked. For some of you, you are open to your intuition and your downloads. You're receiving the downloads. You're in flow. For others, you're in the reverse. And so you're trying to manipulate. You're blocking out your intuition. You're trying to hold on. You're denying your divine feminine. Someone could even be manipulating a situation by, you know, I don't know, manipulating the children, manipulating creative force. We have Mother, Father, God in the crooked. And we also have, these energies remind me of Empress energy. So for some of you, you have an Empress in the reverse. For some of you, you have an Empress in the upright. For some of you, someone is a cheater and they did cheat with another woman. I am getting that for some. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For others, you are in your divine creative force. You're allowing the flow to happen between you and the universe. For some, you're blocking that flow. You don't want to really release, and so it's creating friction in your mind. And so, you know, you pick your poison, my lovies. You can either be in flow or not. It's up to you, but Spirit is inviting you, for some of you, to open up to the flow over the next 28 days and maybe even beyond that, to kind of just let go, to not be too hard on yourself for what the truths untold or the non-truths told, and just to open up, to really like open up so that your crown could be healed. Because for some of you, I'm feeling it all up here. It's really like fear mode, paranoia, insomnia, again, wanting to fight even those that have nothing to do with any of the fights you have inside of yourself. And I totally get it, my lovies, but Spirit's just allowing you to now release and relinquish your need to control so you can be in flow, my lovies. You got joy and contentment. For some of you, again, I am feeling spending a lot of time with either a mother or a father, or a mother or a father figure, or if nature is your mother or your father and you feel very close to nature, or just going out in a park and just taking a breath and not obsessing about anything else. Because for some of you, you have entities tormenting you. For some of you, there are entities, the same entities that someone sent out. They are torment. Someone is in paranoia 24/7. Someone's even hearing voices. I'm just a messenger because of their choices. The energies, they don't want to, it's like, again, as Truth Nunez, I'm a human. So for me, it's like, they say don't pity the dead, pity the living. And I am pitying somebody, because they released a monster to themselves. They thought they were attacking someone else to cause death for someone else, and what they did is they caused death to themselves. I'm just a messenger with manipulation. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. This doesn't feel good at all. Someone's not having a good time. They're having a great fall. Everything is ending in this person's life. It's like they thought that they were a fucking doctor of what? You're a doctor of nothing now. It's like you thought that you were what? You're nothing now. Everything that they built on lies crumbled. Everything, every harm that they tried to do to somebody else, do unto others how you want done unto you. Someone is so tired. This is all for your spiritual growth. I told you from the beginning, it's all from the spirits are saying, it is all the angels are saying, it's all for your spiritual growth. It's so that you can grow, my lovies. It really is, but someone's going through it. They really are. They really are. They took it too far. That's what spirits are saying. They took it too far. I'm seeing the energy of death. It's like everything that someone's touching, it's like, oh my gosh, everything's dying around me. And you got blocked. Have strength. Four of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Someone tried to do too much and they're too weak. Five of Swords, and now they're defeated. They did everything out of envy. They wanted to get their way. They really wanted to force their hand. Over money, over legacy. To emotionally manipulate or to offer up somebody's legacy. I'm getting devil work. I'm getting the devil. And they were working really hard over the last 2 years to have a choice made, Gemini, to sacrifice a King of Swords. A King of Swords in the crooked, a liar. My God, this King of Swords in the reverse and crooked energy. Ace of Cups to try to steal a love opportunity or someone's emotion. Yep, love, 10 of Cups energy. And they did this for a really long time to break up a union, to break up a divinely led union. And now they have some type of anger and they're in an Eight of Swords and they are weighed by the games they played. 10 of Wands. Because divine justice is here, Libra. In the past, there was a Tower. And there's the devil to the high priestess to attack somebody's independence so that someone would not be able to close out a chapter. And they are now defeated. They were living, for somebody was living with someone and they put something in someone's home. For somebody put a tracker on someone's vehicle. I told you I felt the devil and the high priestess. Somebody was doing some dark shit. I told you, my lovies. They didn't want to stop. They wanted to continually cause some type of heartbreak because someone became obsessed with playing a weird game. Let's play a game type of energy. To have somebody sacrificed and someone is becoming unstuck. Now someone is really weak. That's the pie. Something about the pie. They wanted to work on keeping someone in some type of sick state. So now that's coming back. Someone's really losing their mind. Or they've already lost it. The way it feels, someone really lost their mind. They really did. Ace of Swords, it is the truth. Someone really lost their mind. I'm just a messenger. Someone's not doing okay. I picked up on suicide energy earlier in the general reading. Someone's not doing okay. They wanted suicide magic for somebody else. Someone's just not okay. Because the Wheel of Fortune, I told you karma. Because karma, for all the last 2 years of whatever somebody was doing. For the last 2 years of somebody's fears. They allowed it. Karma. I told you, karma. Over their ambitions or wanting to have success or some type of dream state. 5 of Swords energy. To win something. When it came to a King of Cups, Scorpio energy and love. And this Queen of Cups. For some, there's a crazy man who thought that they could win some type of union with somebody. And defeat a union or defeat siblings. 10 of Swords to defeat them. But now someone's just going crazy. I don't know, my lovies. This is crazy and it's tiring. It's just tiring. And everybody, you're under judgment. Someone's under judgment, my lovies. It doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. Someone was trying to like do energy harvesting and drain someone's life force and kill somebody off, or have somebody commit suicide, take someone's loving energy. And all it did was they underestimated the power of God. They try to take somebody's creative force, an empress. They try to do this to someone who's an empress energy. And this is their natural state. This is their fate. And someone tried to take somebody's fate. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. Something about Kate. It feels draining and just tiring. And it was stupid. For some, this is some random person you met in a public place. Or this is you that met somebody in some type of public place and they became obsessed with someone's energy. I'm almost getting like a man, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm getting a man that wanted to pretend to be a woman and they found like the ideal woman that they wanted to harvest her energy. Like energy hunters type of shit. And it was a dark-skinned man and a white man. I'm getting some crazy shit. Some people be they're upon us. Jesus. And now someone is losing their mind. They don't even know their mind from their asshole. That's what it feels like. Someone is suffering. They're dying. They really are. They're frying. They've turned to drugs. My God. Ay, my lovies. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's why they say it. Forgive them, my lovies. And Spirit always forgives us anyways, but it doesn't mean that we escape judgment. We don't. You got to be refined. It was just a matter of time. Anyways, my lovies, wow, tiring. Tanya. This name Tanya has been very present. This very tiring energy. Someone is like, they're going to have to retire or do something because they're losing their mind. Too many games played. Energetically, too many games played. But my lovies, stay well. Someone needs their rest. And their stomach is killing them too. Oh my gosh. Someone's having all types of issues. They need tissues. I'm seeing like someone's asshole is leaking all the time. Spirit's showing us like someone has constant diarrhea. And their asshole is consistently leaking. Do you understand what that means? Wow. I'm just a messenger. Stay well, my lovies. Shit. And they still continue. They're still not done. They're still trying. They are still trying. No matter if they're on their fucking deathbed, someone's not taking the hint that maybe it's time to stop all the fucking Houdini bullshit that we've been doing. It's time. I think someone at this point is like, they've lost their mind. Spirit's saying someone's like resigned from life. They're like, them and their wife. A wife is involved. It's like, now they're like, they have no resolve. They feel like they don't have a resolution. I'm getting that song. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. And so their human solution to that is to obsess and continue to do what they think that maybe if I go harder on this dark magic, maybe I'll be able to summon something that can overpower this Earth Angel Empress. And it's like, you're not getting it. You're still not getting it. You're going up against God. God giveth and God takes it away. God wants somebody to have something about save Sam. Save Sam. Someone could have killed someone named Sam with this same type of magic. I'm just a messenger. Someone killed the Sam. Using this tame. Something about James. Someone, something about, I'm Rick James, bitch. Someone did this type of magic to somebody else where they harvested their energy. And apparently they killed somebody else this way. They got someone really sick. Like somebody could have died like of, I don't know. Like they said it was like leukemia or some type of, I'm getting like a leukemia. But it was really because somebody was deliberately harvesting their energy, their love, their emotions. And they ended up killing this person. Ain't that some fucking shit? Yo, so there's some evil people on this planet, my lovies. The fuck? This was coming in. Ugh. They also wanted to have, they were having sex with this person on an energetic realm, but they found somebody they couldn't have sex with on an energetic realm. Like, spirit kept blocking them because they were clocking them. The spirits were watching all of this. We are not impervious to divine law, my lovies. That's the problem with humanity. One of our problems. Insanity. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. Jesus. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Someone's stomach is effed up and adores you. It's not just the medication. Someone thinks that is their medication. Is their fucking poisonous energy and emotions. Sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. There it is. Peace.